Hey guys, the Abomination 9 here, back playing some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Now, I think a new set literally just came out called Valiant Souls, which I had got on today earlier just to log on like I do every day. And this wasn't here, but I decided to log on again because I was like, okay, I finally need to actually start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again instead of just logging on every day and opening up packs when they just come out. But a set another set just came out after we just got what, Abyss Encounters or Rampage of the Forest. We just got one of these. Or God, there's so many sets here that I don't know which one's the newest, but one of these has to be the newest one. Which we got the other day, and now we already have Valiant Souls. Again, I haven't even looked at any of the cards. It doesn't matter. We have over 1,000 gems. Yeah, we have 1,200. This appears to be a big box. Hopefully, we'll actually get something good. Last time we didn't get much of anything. Oh, there's actually a counter here. Triple Kareebs, Golden Tint, Ishtar Face is a super rare from the first pack. Because there are some Effect Monster super rares here. There's also a lot of Effect Monster Ultras there as well. Drill Barnacle. This card can attack your opponent directly each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack. This card gains 1,000 attack. Really? Because this card could get out of hand real quick if you can somehow protect it. Paleozoic Marilla? Summon one trap card from your deck to the graveyard once per turn, once per chain. When a trap card is activated while this card is in your graveyard, special summon this card as a normal monster. That's a 12-0. If summoned this way, this card is unaffected by monster effects. Also banish it when it leaves the field. Alright. Okay, it was a super rare, and it was this guy here, it seems. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send 2 cards, except Fabled Solkius, I didn't even say his name, Fabled Solkius, from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon this card from the graveyard. Okay, it's okay. It's not amazing, because it's I guess it's only a 1 cost just to get it out there normally. At least we had a super rare in the first pack, I guess, but it's probably going to be all downhill from here. Amazoness Scouts. During each player's turn, you contribute this card. This turn, face up Amazonists, monsters you currently control, cannot be targeted by monster effects and cannot be destroyed by card effects. Elemental Hero, Ice Edge. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you can target one set card in your opponent's spell and trap card zone. Destroy that target once per turn. During your main phase, you can discard 1 card. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. Okay, it's alright, but I'm kind of like meh with these Elemental Heroes. Like, I have a hero deck for Jaden that I made forever ago, back when I was still playing. It was like last year. I'm pretty sure the last time I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! And then just opened a packs was last year. That's how long it's been. Even though there's been so many events since then. But yeah, like, heroes are cool and all, but they're so weak attack and defense wise that I don't really feel like using those cards, because most people are only using the strongest. Like, they're using 18s, 1850, 1900s, etc. They're not going to be wasting space on something that only has 800 attack. Kabuki Dragon, Kabuki. Once per turn, before damage calculations, if your monster attacked an opponent's monster, you can change the battle position of that monster your opponent controls. Once per turn, before damage calculations, if an opponent's monster attacks your monster, you can change the battle position of that monster you control. Okay, that's pretty broken. Well, no, I'm not going to say broken. That's a pretty good ability, I think. It's a pretty good card. I'd take more of those. Lightning Punisher. This is a 2-drop 2616. After a chain with 3 or more links resolves, destroy one card on your opponent's side of the field. This effect cannot activate if multiple card effects with the same name were activated in that chain. Again, I have never seen anything past maybe 2. Like 2 cards activated in a row. Like I never see a 3 chain or a 4 chain or a 5 chain. I guess you could probably go up to a 6 chain. Maybe even higher than that if you have a card in your hand. Karakuri, Gold Dust. Activate only during the battle phase. Select 2 face-up Karakuri monsters in attack position. Change one of the selected monsters to defense position, and the other end gains attack equal to the attack of the monster changed to defensive position until the end phase. It's okay. We have a fusion monster, which could be... It can't be these two guys because I don't remember anything being anything special with the Kribos. I can't move this, I don't think, so let's just see. Nope. It's a Masked Hero Vapor, which must be special summon with Mask Change. It cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, he's okay for his stats, but we haven't found Mask Change yet, so we have to figure out what that is. We're barely on the 4th pack. Run away at Karakuri. Select one phase of Karakuri monster on the field until the end phase. It gains 1,000 attack, but its effects are negated. It's fine. Paleozoic Eldania. Eldania, yeah. Target one phase of monster on the field. It gains 500 attack and defense until the end turn. Once per chain, when a trap card is activated while this card is in your graveyard, special summon this card as a normal monster, which is 12-0 again. If summoned this way, this card is unaffected by monster effect and is also banished when it leaves. Okay, a lot of weird Paleozoic stuff. Fabled Dianaria? Or Dianaira. Yeah, so Dianaira. Whatever. You can tribute summon this card in face-up attack position by attributing one Fabled monster. Once per turn, the effect of the first normal spell card your opponent activates becomes your opponent's discard one card. Wait, what? Okay, so they needed to clarify that at the end, so I guess you would want to run a deck where you want to discard, because what that means is that your card is getting discarded, not your opponent's. So this card makes your opponent make you throw your cards away when they play a spell. Also, it only takes one card to get this guy out on the field. He's a 1-cost summon because of his first passive, his first effect. Hieratic Seal of Supremacy. Special summon one hieratic monster from your hand. Karakuri Anatomy. Each time a Karakuri monster battle position is changed, place one Karakuri counter on this card, max 2. You can send this card from the field to the graveyard to draw one card for each Karakuri counter on this card, so 2 cards. Armed Protector Dragon. Defense is pretty good. Face up equipped cards you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. This card gains 500 attack for each equipped card equipped to this card. That's pretty strong. Like Unicorn Horn 700, or like a Lucky Axe 500, so that's 1,000 just from a Lucky Axe, etc., etc. That's a pretty good card. Decent, I'll say. I won't say it's pretty good. Triple Creeps, no tint, no Ishtar face. Karakuri Showdown Castle. When a face-up Karakuri monster you control selects an opponent's face-up monster as an attack target, you can change the target's battle position. When this face-up card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can select a 1 level 4 or higher Karakuri monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Spell Recycler. No stats. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target one spell card in your graveyard, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard, and if you do, return the target to the bottom of your deck. Okay. Stygian Dirge. Reduce the levels of all monsters your opponent controls by 1. Okay. Triple Careebs into a Wink into Mega Kuribo Explosion. We have a golden tint again. No Ishtar face though, which means this might be nothing. It could be one of these though, right here. Let's just hope it's one of those. Abyssal King Shark. Once returned, if this card would be destroyed by an effect that does not target it, it is not destroyed. Okay, weird. So there's a lot of cards that just destroy the field, like they destroy everything, which wouldn't mean it's specifically targeting him, which means he would not die. So cards that just destroy multiple things or have multiple targets means he still lives through it. Katakuri Gold Dust. Double Cyclone, that is this one right here. So I got one spell trap card you control and one spell trap card your opponent controls, destroy them. Okay. And does this work with those cards that have effects when they're destroyed? Because there's a bunch of cards that don't do anything unless they're destroyed. So you would run this in a deck like that. So you would destroy your own trap and it would get its effect off anyways. Oh, another triple into Explosion again. Back to back. Golden Tint again with Ishtar. And it's a purple fuchsia color, so it's a trap. It's one of these, possibly. Hopefully. Dimensional Jar. Flip. Both players can remove from play up to 3 monsters from their opponent's graveyard. Okay. Girgian Chore? Oh. Girgia Anchor? Or, I guess Girgi Anchor. Its attack's okay. It's above average. Well above average. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defensive position. If this card is flipped face up, you can destroy monsters on the field up to the number of other Girgia monsters you currently control. Okay, well, it's the only one we've gotten so far, so. Yes, another super rare. It is this one, Fusion Reserve. Reveal one fusion monster in your extra deck. Add one of the fusion monsters whose name is specifically listed on that card from your deck to your hand. Fusion materials. Then you can add one polymerize from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, it's situational, but I mean, triple creep again. Into Mega. Into Hieroglyphics. Into Psychedelic Glint. Into Ishtar. Bam! We got the entire 9 yards. So, this is probably one of these. Like, there's no way it's not one of these. This card is always treated as an Archfiend card. Banish any monster destroyed by battle with this card. Okay, cool. It's pretty strong. So 1 cost, which will kill anything that fights it. Amazonas Baby Tiger. This card's name becomes Amazonas Tiger, because there's already one of those already. While on the field or in the graveyard, if an Amazonas monster is normal or special summoned to your field while this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can special summon this card. You can only use this effect of Amazonas Baby Tiger once per turn. Gain 100 attack for each Amazonas card in your graveyard. So it's kind of similar to just Amazonas Tiger. So we got this guy here. Hardened Armed Dragon. It's subpar for its stats for being a no cost, but you can special summon this card from your hand by sending one level 8 or higher monster from your hand to the graveyard. If you tribute this card for the tribute summon of a level 7 or higher monster, that monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. Okay, meh. I don't really care, but thanks. Of course, we're not going to get anything now after that. Was that like 2 or 3 super rares in a row plus an ultra? There's 2 supers and an ultra in a row. Lesser Fiend again, Arsenal Robber. Your opponent selects one equipped spell card from his or her deck and sends it to the graveyard. And another Masked Hero Vapor. So we got 3 supers and an ultra out of that 10 pack. And we still have another handful open. Another 14 maybe? Was it 50 per? So we're opening up 24 packs in this. Ishtar for some reason. 2,000 Needles. It's a 1 cost. Its stats are okay. When this defensive position card is attacked and the attack of the attacking monster is lower than the offense of this card, destroy the attacking monster at the end of the damage step. Alright, decent. Fabled Diff. Defense is okay. When a fabled monster is sent from the hand to your graveyard, you can tribute this card to select that monster and special summon it from your graveyard. And Karakuri Bushi MDL 6318 Muza Nichiha. This card must attack if able. At least it's an 1800. When this face-up attack position card is selected as an attack target, change it to defensive position. If Karakuri monster on the field is destroyed, this card gains 400 attack. Okay. That's permanent, I assume. So you would run a weaker Karakuri into a stronger monster to make it die so that he becomes stronger. The card is kind of a liability because whenever it's attacked, it goes to defensive position, which is almost worthless at that point. Select one phase of Karakuri monster on the field. It gains 500 attack and 1500 defense until the end phase. And that's an instant, right? So you could use that. Kind of negates some of the lacklusterness of that last card, the last Karakuri we just saw, giving him that much defense. D-Boys. Flip. You can special summon any number of D-Boys from your deck in face-up attack position. Then you take 1000 damage for each monster special summoned by this effect. Meh. Diabolus, King of the Abyss. That's a 2-cost. This card cannot be special summoned. If you tribute summon this card, the tribute must be dark. This cannot be tributed by a card effect during your opponent's draw phase before their draw. Look at the top card of the deck, then put that card on the top or bottom of their deck. Okay. Not bad. Nubian Guard. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can return one continuous spell trap card from your opponent's from your graveyard to the top of your deck. Humpty Grumpty. Once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. If this card is flip summoned, it gains 800 attack until the end of this turn. And Girgia Accelerator. If you control a Girgia monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. When this card is sent to the field to the graveyard, you can target one Girgia monster in your graveyard, except Girgia Accelerator. Add that target to your hand. Jubgreebs. With psychedelic glints and Ishtar. Though I don't know if this will be like one of these or if it's just all that flash and showiness for nothing. Metal Shooter. When this card is normal summoned, place 2 counters on it. This card gains 800 attack for each of these counters on it. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, remove one of this card's counters instead. So it gains 1600 on activation, which makes it pretty strong with a 24, right? The 2400, 1 cost. If you can somehow make him a 4-star, that's a free 2400. And whenever he would be destroyed, he just loses 800 attack instead of dying. Paleozoic Marilla again. Its name's weird. Blast with Chain, so yeah, it is the other trap there. Target one face-up monster you control. Equip this card to that target. It gains 500 attack, but what's the catch? If this card is destroyed by a card effect while equipped, target one card on the field to destroy the target. That's good. Because then you can possibly force him to die by one of your card effects. To force something on your opponent's side to be destroyed. So that's a good card, I think. So we've gotten, what, 4 super rares and an ultra? Fable Diff. Doom Donuts. No stats. Flip. Destroy all face-up monsters on the field with an original attack of or defense of 0. Okay. Weird. Oh, we got another Diabolus. Triple Creeb. No glint though. Oh my god, Mysterious Puppeteer. I have this card. Each time you or your opponent normal summons or flip summons a monster, increase your life points by 500 points. I have this freaking card. In real life. It's always nice to see cards that you actually own in real life. It's been a while, I'm pretty sure, since I've seen anything that I actually own. Electric Snake. When this card is discarded, unfortunately it's not a reptile, from your hand to the graveyard by an effect of a card controlled by your opponent, draw 2 cards from your deck. Another Gear Accelerator. Lesser Fiend, Paleozoic Eldonia. Geargiano MK3. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Geargia card, you can special summon 1 Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in a defensive position, except Geargia MK3, Geargiano, but its effects are negated. You can only use the effects of Geargiano MK3 once per turn. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect, except Geargia monsters. To Grebe. No Glints. No Face. Amazoness Spy. You can reveal 1 other Amazoness monster in your hand. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Amazoness Spy once per turn. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Amazoness monster in your graveyard except Amazoness Spy, return it to your hand, or shuffle it into the deck. A Paleozoic Eldonia again. And Heretic Dragon of Asar. Is it Heretic or is it Heretic? I'm pretty sure that's not Heretic. I'll have to look that later. I'm gonna keep saying Heretic. You can special summon this card from your hand by banishing 1 light dragon type monster and 1 dragon type monster from your graveyard. If this face up card on the field would be destroyed, you contribute 1 face up Heretic monster instead, except this card. Okay, it's very situational to get him on this field. Spell Recycler, Fiend Skull Dragon. This is a Cave Dragon and a Lesser Fiend. I don't think I have Cave Dragon. This card is always treated as an Archfiend card. A fusion summon of this card can only be done with the above fusion monster. So that's what I wanted to know, because I don't think I have Cave Dragon, but I could have just used substitutions, but you can't. Negate the effect of flip effect monsters. Negate any trap effects that target this card on the field, and if you do, destroy that trap card. So not bad. I think he can use Fusion Weapon to make him a 3500. And he's unaffected by traps. Paleozoic Pikaya. Discard 1 Paleozoic card, then draw 2 cards, once per chain when a trap card is activated while this card is in your graveyard. Special summon this card as a normal monster, which is a 12-0. And if summoned this way, this card is unaffected by monster effects. Also banish it when it leaves the field. And last pack, nothing special. Oh, I take that back. Micro hieroglyphics, golden tint. No Ishtar face though. Runaway Katakuri. Spell Recycler and Mass Charge. There it is. Target 1 hero monster and 1 change quick spell card in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. What? I'm hyper confused on this. Isn't this what we needed? Maybe it was Mass Change and this is Mass Charge. So we're looking for Mass Change. So we got Blast with Chain from that set. Also we got Mysterious Puppeteer, which I appreciate because, again, I own that card in real life. We got Mass Charge. We just need to find Change now in these next 4 packs. Hopefully we actually get something else good. Single Caribs, so nothing special here. Lightning Punisher, Katakuri Gold Dust, and Phoenix Beast Garuda. If this card attacks an opponent's monster, this card gains 300 attack during the damage step only. So this is a 2800. So one costs 2800 when it's attacking. Erratic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. What? A mysterious engraved heretic relic. Also, if it is heretic, I don't really care because heretic sounds cooler. I mean, I like the word heretic, but I feel like heretic makes more sense here. It was thought to be a simple stone, but it was actually infused with the power of a sun-wielding dragon. Eons passed, and the power of the relic grew and grew until it finally shone like the sun itself. What do you do with this? What card uses this card? Because obviously a freaking 2-cost nothing isn't what you're using this card for. It has some sort of significance in this, in a heretic deck. Heretic deck. Arsenal Robber, Karakuri Bushi, MDL 6318, Muzani Chiha. Once again. Come on, give me another special pack. There's one more after this. Heretic Seal of Supremacy, Amazon Scouts, and the Fabled Ganesha. Ganesha is actually a deity. Like, I don't want to say in real life, but in real life, Ganesha is a deity. So I'm guessing that's who this is supposed to be based on. When the card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. If this card is special summoned this way, it gains 200 attack and is removed from play when it is removed from the field. Okay, I'm going to read this again. When this card is discarded to the graveyard, special summon it. So just when it's thrown away to the graveyard, not when it's destroyed on the field or anything like that. When you actively discard it, you special summon it. This card is special summoned, it gains 200 attack and is removed from play when it is removed from the field. Okay, so it becomes 1800 when you special summon it. Okay. Come on, triples. Well, we got like 8,000 super rares, so it's fine, I guess. Iris, the Earth Mother. This was a 1-cost 24. After a chain with 3 or more, which I already don't care because the chain, that never happens. Links resolve. Draw 1 card. This card, the effects cannot activate if multiple card effects with the same name were activated in that chain. Dimensional Jar and Heretic Dragon of Setk. Or Sutek? Yes, Sutek. It is a 2-cost 20,000. Cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned by banishing 3 Dragon-type normal monsters from your graveyard. Once returned, you can banish 1 Dragon-type monster from your graveyard to target 1 card on the field. Destroy that target. So it has to be something that combos with Heretic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. Maybe it has to do with, you know, the Sun Dragon Overlord. You can't really see where I'm pointing, but maybe it has to do with the Sun Dragon Overlord. Is that an Ultra in here somewhere? No, it's not. Is it one of these then? Because I don't think I got Sunlord in this set, as far as I know. So there's this guy, but yeah, I have to figure out what's the point of that, because it's not just a waste of space. Oh, hello. This card here that you can't see, Mad Dog of Darkness, is a 1900 normal beast. I would have appreciated getting that. Yeah, he's way down here, freaking Heretic Seal of the Sun Dragon Overlord. There's no Sun Dragon Overlord card that I've seen so far. I'll have to probably go through each individual one trying to find Sun Dragon Overlord if he even exists. There's also some level monsters here. There's a Lure Queen level. Alright, that's enough of that. We got a lot. We got multiple supers, I think 4 at least, and an Ultra. So I think that was a good opening. Seeing as the last one, I think we got like 1 Ultra, if that. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Tune in to the next episode. Like, subscribe, comment. As I do. See ya.